Okay, so I'm doing some studying today, CompTIA Security Plus, and I'm finding I got to go back and memorize ports, protocols, ports, and the OSI model. A couple questions that have been coming up, and I haven't been looking at ports, protocols, or OSI model in a while, and several weeks. So it's something I need to review, and hopefully it's something that you're looking at right now and you're reviewing as well on an ongoing basis, because the OSI model is really good to know, especially when you're looking at security as different layers of the OSI model. So you got physical, data link, network, transport, session, presentation, application, and you look at all these layers, and as a security you can kind of look at what needs to be secured as you're designing out a security plan for a company, for a client, whatever that may be. So some look at how would you use an OSI model, model when it comes to security. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to my screen, and I'm going to go over the ports and go through the ports that I found through the resources that I've been reading for the Security Plus exam, what you need. So I'm going to bring you over to my screen. Okay, so now I've got you over to my screen. Here's some notes I've been using as I'm studying. You got protocols, ports, and through here you got like the lessons overview. So IPsec, Internet Protocol Security, SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol, SSH, Secure Socket Shell, DNS, Domain Name Services, TLS is Transport Layer Security, SSL, Secure Socket Layer, TCP/IP, Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. What else we got here? FTPS, which is File Transfer Protocol Secure, HTTPS, Hypertext Transport Protocol Secure, SCP, Secure Copy Protocol. I've noticed that's more for or it's not more, but I've noticed that some of the questions reference that for Linux, for copying data back and forth. So something, just a note. Internet Control Message Protocol, ICMP, IPv4, IPv6, iSCSI, Fiber, FCOE, and then FTP. Then you keep going down here, and you got SFTP, so Simple File Transfer Protocol, or it could be called Secure File Transfer Protocol. So just make sure you know which is for which, and that's port 22. Trivial File Transfer Protocol, Telnet. What else we got here? HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, NetBIOS, which is Network Basic Input-Output Systems, SMTP, which is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and IMAP, which is Internet Message Access Protocol. And here's some of the ports that I've written down so far of what you need to know. Just on the basis is, port 21 is FTP, port 22 is SSH or SCP, Secure Socket Host, 23 is Telnet, 25 is SMTP, 53 is DNS, 80 is HTTPS or HTTP, 110 is POP3, 137 to 139 is NetBIOS, 143 is IMAP, 161 is SNMP, so Simple Network Management Protocol, 443 is Hypertext Transfer Protocol over TLS or SSL, and then 3389 is RDP, which is Microsoft's Remote Desktop Protocol. So hopefully that helps you kind of cover some of the areas that you need when it comes to ports, protocols, and a little bit of the OSI model that we covered ahead. But again, it's physical, data link, transport, session, presentation, application. Now you've got the streamlined version, the TCP/IP, which compress session, presentation, and application. So it's number one is network access, number two is network, actually compresses two different areas. The first and the second, which is physical and data link, it compresses that to be called network access. And then the next, number two is network, number three is transport, and then it compresses number five, number 6, and number 7, which is 5 is session, 6 is presentation, and 7 is application, which all become the application layer. So if you're looking at kind of the TCP/IP model, that's what it's all about for the OSI model. So there's the original OSI, TCP/IP, and there's actually a hybrid, which is Physical is 1, data link is 2, network is 3, transport is layer 4, and then layer 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, layer 5 is application. So that's OSI, TCP/IP, and hybrid. So that's it for this section of the video. I got to get some more studying in. I think Professor Messer did a live video of a CompTIA Security Plus study session this morning. I'm going to check that out and see if it's available. If it is, I will post it in the comments below. And that's kind of what I'm working on today. So I got to get back into studying, and I will talk to you a little bit later. So I'm just finishing up my day. I have two things I wanted to talk about. One, you probably saw me looking up and away. I have actually two whiteboards behind me, behind the camera, which I had notes and I had the OSI model written out, and I still do, and that's what I was reading from. So that's why I was looking up and away. Second, as promised, I watched the Professor Messer CompTIA Security Plus study group for August 2017. I'm going to post that in the comments below, so you can go check that out if you're studying for CompTIA Security Plus, SY401. He was talking about SY501 is not out until 2018, so if you're looking to write the certification for CompTIA Security Plus, study SY401. You got lots of time to study it and go write it. So that's it for today's video. Really excited about providing some great information value. I'm going to be getting into more security related things once I pass into this CompTIA Security Plus in the sense of news and information, but I want to get this Security Plus exam out of the way, and I'm still studying Python, just to let you know, just a reminder. So don't forget, software is hackable, being connected is vulnerable. I'll see you next video.